This is the Vevor Automatic Meat Slicer, a hands-free slicer that can help you save money while having the freshest deli meat. Whether you're looking for a powerful and safe slicer for your business or looking to save money on groceries, the Vevor Automatic Meat Slicer can help you achieve just that. In this review, we'll be taking a look at the Vevor Automatic Meat Slicer and putting it to the test in some real-life, delicious scenarios. So, let's get started. Welcome back to Space Age Tech, where we look at the tech that pushes the limits. Let's go over some of the specs and features. This slicer has a 10-inch alloy steel 75CR1 blade, making it corrosion resistant and helping it stay sharper longer. The body is made of cast aluminum. Aside from the knobs, there's not many plastic or flimsy parts. And it comes equipped with a powerful 540-watt dual copper motor. It will take some counter space as it is 25 inches wide by 19 deep and 26 inches tall, and it also weighs 108 pounds. For home use, you can set it in a small cart so you can put it away when it's not in use. And as you can see, this slicer is pretty much hands-free. It automatically holds the item and slices without having to hold onto it with your hands, minimizing the risk of injury. There's also a few other safety features such as a blade guard to avoid unintentional contact, and on the left side we have an emergency stop switch. It also comes with rubber bottom feet to prevent from sliding, and an oil injection port to conveniently and safely lubricate the machine when it's needed. So how exactly does it achieve being hands-free? As you can see, it uses a lever that applies pressure on the side of the cheese, meat, etc. that is being held down, then another plate that puts pressure on the top so it can push it through as it's being sliced. Once you've secured your meat, you can set the thickness by adjusting the dial on the side. You can slice meats and cheese, veggies, or bread in thicknesses from 5 millimeters to 15 millimeters or 0.19 inches to 0.6 inches. You can remove the blade for sharpening or replacement by taking off the screw in the back. Alright, so let's start testing. First, we'd like to make a note. We're going to give you some prices that might be different depending on your particular area, store, and the time that you're watching this video because inflation is currently fluctuating quite a bit. With that out of the way, we'll start with this chorizo cantipano. It has a pepperoni-like consistency. Pre-sliced at the store, you can find this for $11 for a 4-ounce pack. However, this unsliced version is about $16 for 16 ounces, so a fraction of the cost. We've set this to a very thin slice so we can get a good idea of how thin we can cut things with this machine. Let's take a look at our first slice. This is pretty much the thickness we would see at our local grocery store. But let's see if we can go even thinner. We decided to do the rest of the block on a much thinner setting to see if there's a limit of how thin it could slice. And as you can see, we had a pretty good result. This is paper thin, probably the thinnest you could get it to be. Let's see if we're able to get consistency using the same thickness. It went pretty fast and smooth. We didn't experience anything getting stuck whatsoever. As you can see from our result, we can see all pretty thinly sliced and consistent. Next, we have corned beef. Supermarket price is $15.99 a pound, sliced, but the whole one is $6.22 per pound. We're using the same method as the chorizo, we just need to secure it, select the thickness, and hit start. It goes by pretty fast and smooth. We didn't experience anything getting stuck. And here's our result. Again, we went with a very thin slice to see if there would be any inconsistencies or problems with the machine. After that successful test, let's try some provolone cheese. This is $7.62 at our local grocery store, but whole is $2.65 per pound. Again, this is pretty smooth and fast. This machine can make up to 50 cuts per minute. There are some crumbs that fall as you're slicing, which is totally normal, but overall not a big mess. Here's our first provolone slice. You can see the consistency and the thickness. There's no rips or tears. It came out very smoothly. Let's do the rest of the block and move on to our final test. And here are the rest of our results. For our final test, we'll try Munster cheese. And feel free to correct my pronunciation in the comments. At our local grocery store, this is about the same price as provolone at $7.62 a pound, but unsliced is $2.99 per pound. Again, a pretty big price difference. And while we're slicing our cheese, let's take a second to talk about the things that this machine can be useful for. There are a few things that we didn't try but could be helpful. It can be used for frozen meat, for hot pot or Korean barbecue, for example. Vevor recommends a temperature between 3 to 4 degrees Celsius for best results on frozen meat. And of course, you can also do bread or veggies. So here are our results. Pretty hassle-free, uniform, and delicious. Let's take a look at what we've sliced so far. Here you can see our provolone, Munster cheese, chorizo, corned beef, and we also ended up doing roast beef as well. So you can see this is very professional grade slicing that we can freeze and use as needed. After testing the Vevor automatic slicer, we were pretty pleased with the results. It was easy to operate, and we can really see the value in slicing your own meat versus purchasing sliced deli. The machine is full aluminum and it's super sturdy. You can probably pass this down to your grandchildren. If you have hungry teens or a large family and are considering this slicer for your home use, you'll easily make the money back. For businesses, this is a very safe choice for your employees, affordable and high quality. So if you're ready to get your very own meat slicer from Vevor, check out the description for a link to this product. And now let's enjoy our hard work with some corned beef sandwiches. Let us know what you think. We'll be reviewing other amazing technology in our upcoming videos. If you like this one, please like and subscribe. It really helps our channel grow.